Hey, Josh, what's up?
Gosh, what's going on?
Nothing much. I'm just here in my bedroom because my wife is working in the living room, and since it's New York, our apartment's small, so I get the bedroom right now. Nice shirt, by the way. I love Cheers.
Yeah, I thought the shirt would fit, the positive aspects that are kind of coming out of this pandemic. I do feel like it's bringing some people together. I'm seeing people in the street saying hi to one another a little bit more, some things like that.
So, I'm glad you brought that up because I actually think in the midst of this, health crisis, that good things can happen, and that is, I think people are getting in touch more with their families, stopping to smell the roses, really look around and think about what's important in life. And all these material things, it's not so much the priority as going out and connecting on a human level with everybody. People are just buying the necessities. They're not out buying jet skis or whatever.
Yeah, in the spirit of positivity. So one of the things I checked out today was John Krasinski's new podcast. It's the Good News Network, and they highlighted a lot of the good news that's out there. They had Steve Carell on the show. Here's a quick clip of that. And back, and so yeah, a lot of good vibes I think are coming from that.
That's funny. I was watching, and I never watch it, but Inside Edition, one of those tabloidy magazines, all they had was like positive, hopeful stories about, surviving COVID-19. It was actually nice to watch compared to their usual tabloid garbage, but,
Yeah.
So maybe if there's one good thing that's coming out of this, we'll have like good news. There's a lack of good news. We need good news.
We need good news.
Bill Gates obviously offering his own solutions to, easing the pandemic as quickly as possible. And then there are people like, Elon Musk, who is literally turning his Tesla and Gigafactories into factories making ventilators, which is just incredible. So you're seeing a diversity of responses. It's great that we're all pulling together. I mean, I know that people are starting to make masks from home and contribute in any way they can. I myself, I've been trying to think of ways to help out. Maybe it's donating food if we have extra, but right now everybody has to sort of get their own family house in order. But we all need to help each other. So.
Yeah, great highlights. I've also seen Ford and Chrysler and a few other companies turn their factories into ventilator factories, trying to create that technology where they can. So it's really...
We don't have a 3D printer because I would love to be able to do that. I'm just not an engineer, but I think it's amazing. People that have 3D printers, who are engineers are designing stuff. Like there are these two guys in Italy. The New York Times had a whole article. No, they posted published a column by these two guys who are making, sort of makeshift ventilators from their 3D printer. This was about a week and a half ago. It's pretty incredible.
Wow. And your friend, you said, is still doing better off the ventilator, or?
Yeah, the latest is he's not quite off the ECMO yet. That's the lung heart machine. Okay. He needs another day or so because the numbers are not quite right yet, but the doctors feel that he's really close, and once he's off the ECMO machine, he'll be off the ventilator at that point, and then they'll wake him from sedation. So fingers crossed, he's not out of the woods yet. We want to really, really make sure that once he's off, he doesn't have a setback. So I think that's what the doctors are waiting for. And so, we're just sending our thoughts and prayers to his family and hoping for the best. Hope to talk to him soon. Although talking might be difficult because he had a tracheotomy, so more likely text. But the good news is a tracheotomy can be reversed. So,
great news. Good news.
One thing I really like is, is going back to the idea of family. I've been catching up with a lot of people over, FaceTime or Zoom, and, we're finding fun ways to entertain each other and just stay in the loop. After all this is over, it may be months before we even get to hug a family member who's, in another part of the city. But like, for instance, my wife's brother, he has movie nights on Saturday nights where we'll all, get on Zoom and we'll watch a movie, we'll time it, and we'll all be watching together and just shooting the breeze. Mainly it's just us talking and then making fun of whatever's on TV. Like last week we did like a baseball themed day. It was like Major League 2 and The Sandlot, and I forget what the other one was, but we'll do this for like 6 hours. That's a blast. And are you doing anything like that with family or friends?
Similar thing, a lot of Skype, a lot of Zoom, just a lot of video calls with people, reconnecting. I'm finding myself sending a lot more messages and texts to people overall, but I think it has gotten us to a very caring state.
Cool. And on the Phish front, sorry you missed their dinner and a movie last night, but during set break, they announced that they're going to be releasing a new album tonight, which is awesome.
Wow.
They always do these surprises. So there's a listening party tonight at 9 for the new album called Sigma Oasis. So any Phish heads out there, I'll see you online. But that made me feel good. And it's funny how our favorite artists are doing things to, keep connected to their fan base and keep people happy. I wouldn't be surprised if Bruce Springsteen starts doing acoustic shows from his living room soon,
Yeah. And for the viewers at home, if you missed it, we actually touched on how the art and music industry's probably gotten affected by this. So definitely check that episode out. But I can agree with you more, just to touch on that. We're seeing a lot more of that. Phish obviously doing a concert, but we're seeing a lot of things. I think even Donald Glover just released a full album. That's basically
I heard that
the whole thing on YouTube. And,
wait, did he release it as his what's his nom de plume?
Gambino.
Yeah, Childish Gambino. Was it under that name? I thought he retired that name.
He did actually. So I don't know if he's going to go back to that, but it is. It's Donald. It's an album under Donald Glover. But I'm sure that there's tons of albums and stuff out there.
I heard Diddy's going to be releasing the Puff Diddy Daddy Puffy release, where he's going to combine every single name into one fantastic album. So watch it, or listen to it rather. I heard from The Price is Right recently.
Oh, really?
And I'm going to be getting my prizes in the next few months. My motorbikes and some jewelry. So, we'll see. I mean, the streets will be empty. Maybe I can hit the road and, get some good practice in. Although I have to get a motorbike license first.
I'm gonna have to throw a cool graphic of you, in the middle of New York City on a bike now.
I'll tell you, yeah, totally. There's no way you would see me on a bike in New York City unless the streets were completely empty. So maybe it was meant to be.
Perfect timing. Thanks, Josh. I'm feeling better already. Talking about some of these good things that are happening.
Yeah, me too, man. And I just have one more question for you. Favorite Cheers character? Go.
It's probably gonna have to be Woody Harrelson's character.
Yes, I knew it was gonna be Woody. I knew it. I love Woody. Cheers is the best TV sitcom of all time, hands down. Sorry, Seinfeld fans. That's my feeling. What can I say? It's the best.
It's a great series. Yeah.
So on that note, great talking to you, Josh, as always.
You too, John.
Cheers.
Cheers.